As well as being determined to look on the bright side, Sarah's good at decorating.
Jack, before you can put wallpaper on, you've got to have walls.
There's a future for us here. And the kids. With no shareholders to stuff us.
Are we really going to live here?
Well, don't you like it?
Yeah. I won't have Mum nagging at me to wipe my feet before I come in.
Good morning. I thought you might have gone home.
Why should I?
Because of last night.
Frank, I'm not about to walk out on the best job a Dingle's ever had because a man pays me a compliment.
I'm glad you realise it was just that. I'm not just a dirty old man.
Not just, no.
Oh, thank you for that.
I hope you understand why I said no.
You know, put me in a situation, vast amounts of money involved. Something like what's happening now with the Sugden farm. And I'd take on anybody. But with a teenage girl who hardly knows what knife and fork to use.
I didn't think you'd noticed.
I never took my eyes off you all night. There I go again. Proves my point. With you, I'm hopeless.
In me power, eh?
From now on, it's business. I promise you.
Right, boss.
Morning.
Oh, morning.
You happy leaving sweet baby James in the clutches of my wicked stepmother?
Shouldn't I be?
This bonding with the baby, it's all an act, you know. The only human emotion Kim has ever displayed is avarice.
Don't you have a good word to say for anyone?
Oh, I've got a good word for Kim. I just wouldn't choose to use it in front of a well-brought-up girl like you.
Why do you hate her so much?
How much time have you got? I'll tell you what. I'll fill you in over dinner one night. How about Pollard's Wine Bar tonight?
Where your wife might see us.
She started this.
No thanks, Christopher. I don't like playing those sorts of games. Sorry.
Still mates?
Of course. I made a bit of a fool of myself last night, didn't I?
No, not at all. I just thought it'd be better if we didn't.
Yeah, I know. Don't mix business with pleasure. You don't want another fay on your hands. Fall out with your liver and your office falls apart.
Oh, sorry. Interrupting something, Emma?
No, not at all.
Oh, you're not eating them things, are you? They make a terrible mess. I mean, it's bad enough upstairs. It's obvious that Tina Dingle was never taught to put her clothes away of a night. There's knickers and whatnots all over that bedroom. I'm sorry, Steve, but you can't stand on ceremony when you've just cleaned round somebody's S-pen with a stiff brush. I'll do in here later.
I think I'll stick to coffee.
If he can get news, does that mean he can come home? Of course it does. Mum will be dead chuffed, especially if she knew he was coming. Scott sent a postcard. He's got some leave due.
Oh, your mum will be pleased.
We thought make a fab surprise with her if he'd come home with us. I thought that, not you.
What?
Shut up.
Oh, yeah. Bring him back here. Right. Our secret, right? Leave it with me.
Oi, where do you think you're going with that lot?
Shh! Covering up the damp patches on the bedroom wall.
I thought you nailed up scalps to do that. Anyway, this stuff isn't for personal use, it's stock.
Oh, come on. You've got less chance shifting this lot as our Butch has of getting a girlfriend whose phone number doesn't start with 0898. And remember, your sales force has an IQ lower than his shoe size.
And that, Mandy, my love, is why I'm relying on you. You will help me, won't you?
How do you do that with lassies?
It's like explaining a joke, Butch. If you have to explain, forget it.
I always explain my jokes.
Yeah, you do.
Now, you can't beat Ivory.
Oh, well, I was thinking more of a white Betty.
Was you? Oh, hey, youngsters of today.
Well, we'll see what looks best.
Now, you wouldn't like me to ask Kathy if she can spare me while I come with you?
No, thanks. Not on your first day back at work, love.
Well, she can spare me for 5 minutes while we go through details. Go on.
Do I get to look in bags then?
No, you don't.
How's Alice?
She's fine. She'll come round. She's just had so much upset.
Aren't we all?
Fancy coming to help choose a wedding dress for our Linda, David?
Oh, there's nothing I'd like more, Mum. But Kath keeps me tight to kitchen sink.
Exciting, all this wedding business, don't you reckon, Cathy?
Oh, not when you've been there, done that, bought the dress as many times as I have, Jan.
Well, everybody makes mistakes.
Off marriage for life, aren't you, Kath?
Oh, well. Linda and Biff have still got stars in their eyes, so don't you two go putting them off. Come on. See ya.
Ta-ra.
Marlon!
I hope this isn't a job. I don't want to be a wage slave all my life.
No, you can settle for being a pillock.
It's not a job, I promise.
Is that it again? That's a boss's hat.
Is that a problem?
You're always wanting to be boss.
OK.
Well?
You're the one in the boss's hat, Uncle Zach.
Oh, yeah.
Right, you two, come off the back of the van and get the spades out.
It is a job.
It's camouflage, like the hats. Like Mandy.
Oh, aye. What am I supposed to do?
You're going to stand outside that empty shop and flog teddies.
Is that it? Oh, we're all going to be millionaires.
Just trust me, Uncle Zach, eh?
Let's get one thing straight. I'll work your scams, I'll even put a roof over your head. But you're our Albert's lad, in every way. I'll never trust you. Ever.
I thought you'd gone home.
I had some shopping to do.
Well, I could have done that for you, and then you'd have had time for coffee.
Sit down a minute.
But
Sit down. What do you think to this?
it's beautiful.
I'm glad you like it. You gonna put it on?
Frank,
Try it on.
I've done nothing to deserve this.
So?
You promised, Frank. Strictly business.
I like my PAs to be punctual.
No strings.
You know what you're doing, don't you? Hey, can I have that? I need it, don't I? Come on, you can do it.
Excuse me. What do you think you're doing?
You are?
Hey, you can't do it here.
Is this a wind-up?
We're from the council, and we want you to come with us quietly, please.
I'm doing all right. I flogged 3 already.
Yeah, well, if you won't move, we'll have to move you. Yeah.
Oh, aye. Ugh, this is better than flogging teddies, this is.
Ah!
Go on, then.
Ooh.
Go on.
Hey.
Go on, then. Go on. Let's be having it. Go on.
Hey, hey, hey,
Aye! Leave her alone, you bullies!
We're not bullies. It's Mrs. Glover.
What's going on?
Accomplices. You'll have to come with us. Will they? Ah, grab them.
No! Hey!
Hey!
Aye! Zach Dingle! You better explain yourself.
This is just a bit of community service.
Pull the other one.
Oh, I'd like that. Why don't you have a look round?
You're a dingle. You're up to something.
Here. Take that to bed with you tonight. Call it Marlon.
I really don't want to, but thanks.
Well, take it, please. I'd hate to upset someone with such beautiful eyes. The thought of them brimming with tears.
It's enough to make you throw up.
Let's go.
Is there anything I can help you with? Eh? Something special?
We're looking for a wedding dress.
Oh! So, I'm not too late then.
Too late, no. Too smarmy. Yeah.
I love it when they play hard to get.
Trying to sell the herd and the milk quotas. Just keeping the breeding ewes and a couple of rams.
Well, I shouldn't imagine you've much room for hotels, have you?
Might get some rare breeds in. Be an interest for Robert. And let's face it, looks like there's more future in museums than farms.
Oh, Sarah will love that.
You got a minute?
Sure.
Right, I'll go and get them feed blocks. Take them up the top ewes.
What's up?
Well, I've been thinking.
Oh, it's always a bad sign, that, son.
Do you want to live in a caravan?
What? You don't think we could afford to rent a house for the duration, do you?
Well, Victoria's been a bit chesty recently. Winter in a caravan is not going to do her any good.
What's happened to all that boundless enthusiasm of, what was it, 6 hours ago?
We can have the caravan, Dad. The girls can go live somewhere else.
Oh, so you fancy freezing in a caravan?
No, but...
Well, why don't we get a builder into the new place, just to make it habitable enough to move into? It'd save buying a caravan, and it's all work we'd have to have done.
Seems like she's got it all worked out.
You do realise, as soon as the council find out, they're going to chuck us out.
By the time anyone notices we're ready to move on, we'll have made a packet.
Well, I don't see how. This stuff's no cheaper than anyone else.
Hunters want to believe they're getting a bargain, right? This time of year, they don't worry about shopping round. They just grab. Any road. Our stuff's different.
Aye.
More than just a cuddly toy, you see. Doubles as a toothpick. You're right, Amanda, love.
About tomorrow, love.
Oh, you can still do it, can't you?
Oh, yeah, of course. I know how difficult it is to do your Christmas shopping.
Oh, good. I want to get Alice something really special.
No, only I was wanting to try one or two little innovations.
Oh, I don't know, Betty. You...
Of course, you could always get somebody else to take over.
No. What did you have in mind, Betty?
Well, I was thinking that it might be nice if we had a bit of seasonal music. I mean, we have got a licence now, thanks to Eric Pollard.
Oh, right, carols. I've got a cassette player upstairs.
No, you see, in my day, tea rooms always had a pianist playing favourites of the day.
What you got in mind? Blur's greatest hits?
No, I don't think my Seth knows about them.
Seth?
Oh, way. I think he'd look grand in a monkey suit with a flower in his lapel.
We haven't even got a piano.
No, that's no problem. There's one over at the village hall. Seth and Biff could bring it over for a day.
Betty, this seems an awful lot of fuss.
Well, it's up to you, Kathy, love.
All right. Have it your way.
Hey, someone's worth sticking around tomorrow to see it.
Your choice. Nice to see somebody happy.
Hi, Rachel.
I came by to see if you fancy coming for a drink tonight.
Oh, I'd love to, but I've got Alice.
Well, me and Biff are going to go for a drink and get some cans instead.
Would you?
Yeah, it'll give us a chance to do some crawling to Alice. Yeah, she disapproves.
Well, it's hardly surprising.
Oh, thanks. And here's me offering to lend you Kathy for the evening.
Hey, come on, we're not married. I think Rachel meant all the upset Alice has been through this year. Poor thing's confused.
Is there something I should know?
No, of course not. It just seemed undiplomatic to joke about marriage, knowing how things are with you and Chris.
Oh, right. Well, thanks. I'll see you later. Come round when you're ready.
Yeah, see you.
Evening, Tom.
Vic in?
He's out swimming with the girls. Back any minute. Anything I can do?
I wanted a word. It's a bit delicate.
Is it about Kelly? I thought she was doing
She
really...
knows something's going on.
What have you said?
Nothing.
You must have said something.
She's suspicious. The atmosphere with you and Vic.
Does she know anything about Terry?
Not yet, but she's not stupid. Well, Vic might not have worked it out yet, but Kelly will.
Make way for the mermaids.
Please. Tea's ready. You go through, I'll serve Tom.
Oh, it's no hurry. Listen, do you fancy a day out tomorrow?
Oh, where?
See you later.
No, wait.
I'll manage.
Well, I was thinking taking the girls and going to see Scott.
Oh, right.
Only there's the shop, you know. Costs us a fortune this time of year if we have to shut.
Well, I tell you what. I'll stay. You go. It's your turn.
Well, you know, if you don't mind.
No, of course not. You'll find it interesting, you know, how he's getting on and that. And the girls.
Great.
Don't hammer. You'll wake Josie.
You've changed the locks. You've no right.
I've got every right. I don't want you here.
I've still got things here. Possessions. Mine.
Well, then take them. I don't want them.
Did you want me to go?
No.
I came to talk.
Well, there's nothing to talk about anymore.
You enjoying this?
Not remotely.
Oh, come on. This is the woman that stole your husband, or did you want her to take me away so you could get yourself some able-bodied studs?
And you wonder why your relationships don't work?
You're the last person to talk about failed relationships. You can't keep a man for 5 minutes.
Christopher, get out! And don't come back till you've calmed down.
Well, I'm going. Don't worry. I'll leave you to get some tips on divorce settlements.
What time's this to be going shopping? Get out! Go home to your beds! Flipping heck.
Hey, you know what this place is missing?
Nah, staff canteen. Especially if you can have someone here round clock.
What's Christmas without a Santa, eh?
Oh, you're not going to hire a sad old git who reeks a beer and mumbles at you.
Our Mandy knows loads of blokes like that.
Not I one, no. Hello, little boy. Have I got a surprise for you?
Oh, no. Stop that.
Come on, Uncle Zachy, you're a natural.
Hey, kids.
Isn't that one of the qualifications?
We're closed!
Never turn away a customer, Butch. Or should I call you Santa?
Hey, call me that twat. You'll be looking for another face.
Pity Tina wasn't here earlier. We could have treated the punters to the family song.
What are you blathering on about now?
Dingle bells.
Oh, I get it. It's like jingle bells, right? But because of lasses and the dingles.
You're explaining jokes again.
Oh, nice watch, Teen.
Thanks. Frank gave it me.
He did what?
What'd you have to do to handle that out of him, then?
Turn him down.
Blokes don't buy women presents for turning them down.
No. You buy them presents, and then they turn you down.
Shut it, virgin.
Shush.
Hey, you got that for turning him down. Imagine what you get if you said yes.
Ah, it's a fake. 50 quid, I can get 'em.
Where you got your Pentax watch and your Rolex camera?
I'm gonna knock his block off. Like the dirty old git.
Steady on, Uncle Zac. That's no way for Santa to talk.
She didn't want any supper. She didn't want a story.
Well...
And don't say she's had it tough, because I know.
Well, give her time. She'll come round. She's a woman.
I ain't got time.
What's that supposed to mean?
Can you keep a secret?
The last secret you asked me to keep ended up in a right mess.
Yeah, but it's not bad.
So it's not about Kim and the baby, then?
Look, I'm not having out to do with either of them anymore, Biff, all right? I promise you that. Me and Kathy are going to get married.
Oh.
Well, you could look pleased for me.
Well, I'm too shocked, mate. I mean, I know you were thinking about it, but... Have you set a date yet?
Yeah, tomorrow.
You're going to set a date tomorrow?
Try again.
So, you've nothing to worry about. You can dine out with the village's least eligible bachelor without his wife showing the slightest concern.
I know you're upset.
Oh, and I thought I was doing rather well hiding it.
Drinking won't help.
I don't want it to help.
Has it not occurred to you that you drive people away?
And I thought you were the nanny, not the house psychiatrist.
I'm just saying, you're so aggressive. There's no need to be rude to everyone.
You think I should go for the sympathy vote?
You could try being nice. I'm sure it's not beyond you.
What's wrong with him?
Listen to that, Sophie. Even my own father, he can't address his questions to me. Does he take sugar next?
Put that drink down, then I'll talk to you.
No, thanks. Talking's over, apparently.
His wife changed the locks on the cottage.
Well, you must have been expecting it, Chris. She said she was going to divorce you.
Yeah, but we've always been able to get back together again. We've always been able to talk things through, and now this time she really means it.
Oh, I think our Linda's struck lucky.
Mum.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
She's got a fan in that dingle boy. Gave her a cuddly toy.
Don't worry, Betty. I am not going to jilt Biff for a dingle.
And aren't we all grateful for that?
And this was after you turned him down.
I told you.
Someone like Frank Tate doesn't just throw his money around. We've got to be talking £2 grand for that watch.
Well, if you don't believe me, Steve...
No, I'm sorry. I've missed you. And I'm jealous.
Well, jealous is okay. But don't ever call me a liar or anything else.
Yeah. Sorry.
Weren't you glad to get him off your hands?
Well, it's not quite the way I'd have put it.
But it's true.
I don't know. I didn't love him anymore. It was nothing to do with the accident. The marriage was over before that.
And along comes Muggins here and seduces him.
Well, I didn't want that. There's nothing worse than losing your man to another woman. It's happened to me too often.
But you got Dave back.
Oh, yeah, only because she didn't want him.
Oh, it's not like that, surely.
No, I don't suppose it is. And we do love each other, we always have. But if Kim hadn't gone back to Frank, she'd have kept Dave.
But he loves you.
Well, with her it was... Look, I don't have to tell you how seductive Tate Power is. I think Dave just got in over his head.
He should be grateful that you were there for him.
No, I don't care about his gratitude. I'm just glad we're putting this last year behind us. Starting again, older, wiser.
And you love each other.
So what's the hurry?
Why wait?
Well, it's not too long ago that you were swearing undying love for a certain Mrs. Tate.
This is about me and Kathy.
Dave, it's never about you and Kathy. Kim always figures in there somewhere.
She chose Frank, I chose Kathy. End of story.
Excuse me. Isn't that where we came in? Frank and Kim married, you and Kathy engaged.
I made a mistake. We all can. Our Linda did.
Yeah, well, that were different. She were a lot younger then. Flattered because some little rich kid came in and told her how wonderful she was. Is that all it is between you and Kim?
If you weren't my best mate.
If I weren't your best mate, I'd be taking you down the Woolpack, buying you drinks and slapping you on your back.
Well, why don't you then?
Because I don't believe it. And neither do you.
Look, I'm marrying Kathy. That's where everyone will know where I stand.
All right, and what about Kim? How's she going to react to all this?
Well, that's her problem, isn't it?
Her problem? She's suddenly back in your face telling you that you're the father, and you think marrying Kathy's going to change all that?
It's got to. I don't want her doing that to me. Once she knows I'm married to Kathy, then she'll leave me alone.
And that's what this is all about, isn't it? You want to keep the wedding a secret just so that she can't stop it.
I'm warning you.
Dave, for God's sake, nobody in the world wishes you and Kathy more luck than I do. But you've got to know why you want to marry her.
I do know why. I love Kathy and I don't love Kim, OK?
OK. Well, there needs to be a long and happy marriage for you and Kathy.
Yeah, whatever. Cheers.